the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. On this, the third Sunday of Great Lent, the Church brings to us again the Holy Cross for our understanding of how it plays part in our salvation. You probably have heard this word iconoclasm. Iconoclasm, that is, breaking or rejecting or trampling on or destroying icons, which on the first Sunday of Great Lent was anathematized by the bishops as wrong, because we venerate the icons, we don't worship them, but we do glorify those saints who God has made, because they are our spiritual heroes, and we have some examples in our life on account of that. There is another word called Stavroclasm. Stavroclasm. That word klasm, again meaning the destruction, trampling on, rejection, and Stavros, Greek for the cross. So people who break the cross, who deny the cross, who reject it. You may think that there are a lot of iconoclasts in the world. The Protestants especially don't like the idea of venerating an icon. But I tell you, there are probably more Stavroclasts in the world than there are iconoclasts. And how do they manifest themselves? They come to priests and to churches and whatever, and they say, why does God send us viruses, suffering, diseases, wars, famine, pestilence, and all these things? That's Stavroclasm. It's a misunderstanding of why the difficulties in life are sent to all, whether they want to be saved or not. And nobody escapes it. And if anything they do, their end, at the end of their life, is so much more horrible. This idea of suffering, which is what the cross is, it's the difficulties in life. That's what it means. When Christ says, take up your cross and come follow me, that is, take up your difficulties, take up your shortcomings, take up all those things which drag you down and follow me, because through that, what will happen? Well, spiritually, those difficulties stop us often from doing evil and allow us to reflect upon ourselves. What's going on within ourselves? Why are things not working out the way that we wanted? Why are we always being stopped to go ahead and do all these ambitious things in our life? That's the cross in action. People pray for salvation. They pray that God opens up to them ways in their life. What should I do? How should I behave? Where should I go? And he sends you the cross, which often very strongly shows you the path to go. That's his answer to you. Not some words from, the wall or something like that, or during your dreams or something, but the cross. The cross is that one which allows you to look at your life. Have a look at your spiritual being especially, and where is it going? Is it really worshipping the Lord? Or is it like the thief on the left side of the cross, the left side of Christ's crucifixion, who was blaspheming him and didn't know why he was being punished so badly? Was the one on the right, repented, and even he was punished, but entered into the kingdom of heaven. That's why that cross is brought to us now on this third Sunday. 3 times during the year, that cross is reminded of us and its importance in our life. And for those who are Stavroclasts, it's sometimes a very difficult thing to overcome. They just can't understand it, especially if they don't have a knowledge of the way that salvation works. Christ himself is an example. Look at the tortures and all the things that he underwent. Such horrible things. And you've probably seen also how Hollywood is made of it. But that is probably not really the way it was. It was probably much more worse than that. But in any case, on this particular Sunday, we are again jolted into place to start examining ourselves very carefully and very wisely in preparation for the risen Lord. Because through this cross, we are able to see our shortcomings. and therefore repent. And if you don't see them, how can you repent? If you think everything's right in your life, if you think your soul is perfect and well, how will you be repenting when all of us are born in sin? We all walk, as St. Herman says, through legions of demons who influence us in thoughts and words and make us do all sorts of odd deeds. And because we don't have all the discernment of the holy ones to go through that, we turn to them for help because they've been through it and they've shown to us how to get through those things. And the cross in particular, we continually make it during the day and the night upon ourselves to remind us that that is, as it says in the Bible, the weapon against the demonic powers, the weapon against our own sinfulness, and the one that brings victory, spiritual victory in our lives against all that evil that dwells around us and in us. And in this time where we're inflicted by these plagues, and may I add to that, that it would appear that those prophecies about the shutdown of nations and the laws which will stop us from going in and out come suddenly upon us, just like that. Who would have expected it in February this year to know that there'll be sort of, what they call it, a military blockade upon all peoples in the world, just like that, over some silly virus. Whether that was deliberately let out or not, it's probably irrelevant. The point of the matter is that it's doing terrible damage to people, and it is a cross for people to wake up upon themselves and realise that it's impossible to escape the sufferings in the world, but it is possible to make profitable use of them and to use that to enhance your own spiritual life, and therefore enter the kingdom of heaven like the thief on the right side of the Lord, who repented, asked for forgiveness, and was the first one to the kingdom of heaven.